So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife. And so I cut off the engagement. And it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off. But when a person is truly a good person, it's hard to explain. So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that I just did not feel the connection. There was something that was not there that I needed to be there in order for this to be my husband. And so I stopped trying to explain it, and I just trusted my decision, and I went on. But then I got an epiphany, and it was just like, have you ever been shoe shopping? And you saw a nice pair of shoes, and it's like, ooh, I love the color. I love the style. The heel is the right size, and it's a reasonable price. Like, it's on sale, and it's a good shoe. But then when you approach the shoe, you see that it's a size 6, and you need a size 7. Does it take away from the fact that the shoe is a good shoe? Does it take away from the fact that you're getting a great deal for the quality? Does it take away from the fact that the heel is still the right size? It doesn't matter. All of that still makes the shoe is still good. But if it's not your size, it's not the shoe for you. And so that is what I had to accept. Yes, he was a good man. But what that feeling was is that he was not a great fit for me. It didn't take away from who he was, but it was just confirmation that he was not a good fit for me. And that leads me to say that some of us are trying to force relationships when we know they don't fit. It doesn't mean that the person is not good. It doesn't mean that they are not good-hearted people. It just means that they're not a good fit for you. So free them up. Don't continue to settle for things that you know is going to cause discomfort in the future. Me purchasing a size 6 shoe when I wear a 7 is discomfort. Don't do it.
Okay, now, she don't have to be with this guy. She can do what she wants to do. If she don't want to get married, that's all on her. If she don't want to get married to this guy, that is her choice. You know what I'm saying? We all have the choice. But she threw the analogy out there talking about the perfect fit of a shoe. Okay, let's throw the analogy out there by buying a car. You could be a Ford person. You want a Ford F-150. You want it brand new. Now, you go to the car lot and you're getting ready to buy this Ford F-150. You see the perfect one, perfect color, the perfect everything for you. But the one problem that a lot of people don't think about, you got to pay for registration. You got to pay for your insurance. Because, insurance on F-150s are high. I know because I have one. You got to pay the taxes. You got to pay the registration. I said registration fees already. All that good stuff. A lot of stuff you got to pay for up front that a lot of people don't count on. You see what I'm saying? So now you realize you're a couple of $1,000s short. The dealership is not going to mark it down anymore because they already marked it down. So now what you're going to have to do, if you still want an F-150, you're going to have to get a used one that's not so old, but kind of, with only maybe a couple of 1,000 miles on it. But you're going to make that F-150 work when you get it, right? Because that's what you want, an F-150. Okay, let's say you get ready to buy a house. nice house, nice neighborhood, great, if you got kids, great school district, all that. But guess what? What you find out when you move in? Your nosy, messy ass neighbors. What you gonna do? you ain't finna get ready to move. See what I'm saying? Now, like I said, it is her choice. I am not knocking this lady. She don't have to be with who she don't want to be with. Her life, her business, her choice. Okay? Okay. Here's the problem, though. If he was a good man, he was good to you, he adored you, he loved you, he had no kids, he's a good-looking guy, what the hell? And y'all women wonder why men think the way they think. Yeah, you wonder why. This is why. Yeah, this is why. Because look what you do to a good man that treated you right. The man wants to marry you. And you say, something just ain't right. Something ain't right. But hey, I want to thank you. I don't know the guy and don't know you, but I still want to thank you. Because guess what? He's going to go find somebody else that's going to treat him right while you still searching. Because you just said he checked off all the boxes. You said he was a good man. He loved you. He adored you. He was handsome. He had no kids. You said he checked all the boxes. You know how many women wants to find a man like that checks all the boxes? Huh? You had one. Huh? And you just let him go. Because we always say, ain't no man gonna check all the boxes. But you said you had one, according to you. And you just let him go? And y'all women wonder why men don't want to get married. You wonder why a lot of men are going overseas to find a wife. Wonder why men don't want to have kids. Wonder why men act the way they act. Because now guess what? This man got in his head. He's like, man, you know what? You know, I could bet you anything. He's pissed. He's upset. He might respect your opinion. I'm not saying that. But I bet you anything he's upset. Because he's like, what did I do? And she said it was difficult to leave a good man. Whew. Man. Fellas, let us go leave a good woman then. Let us just walk away from a good woman. Yeah. Let us walk away from a good woman. Man, we'll be talked about, man. Yeah, okay. All I'm going to say is this here. I'm finna end this. And y'all ladies wonder why men act the way they act. She just said she found her a good man. And he checked off all of her boxes. Which is something that all of men say that you're not going to find. But she said she found one. And what did she do? Yeah, again, she didn't have to stay with him. Her choice. But I personally want to say thank you. Because now this man can go and go do what he want to do. I think that was God just showing him that you wasn't right for him. Because you said you had no reason to leave him. And you did.